Oh, hey, it's been a while. I would like to reintroduce myself. My name is Zoey Williams, and I would like to welcome you to another episode of Rabbit Talk.
My name is Samantha Jackson, and I'm the reporter and the camerawoman for Rabbit TV. Really, I didn't want to at first. I was thinking like it's gonna be lame and stuff like that. But then after a while, I seen like leaving the class, getting to have social, other people. Yeah, then that made me start liking it. I would tell everybody to get an AVP. I love AVP. It's really fun. Like it makes you really want to come to school. Like. You got English class in, you think about, next I got AVP, I ain't tripping, because it's going to be fun, it's going to, yeah. How it helps me? It makes me stop being in this shell. Like, it helps me come out my shell, to stop being nervous, I guess you could say. Going into college, I'm going to try to take this class, so it's going to help me, because I have experience, so I'm going to be experienced, so I can just go ahead and do what I got to do. I love Mr. Whitehead class. It's my favorite class.
Yo, what up? It's Dallan, and everybody knows there's a new AD in town, and here's some of his comments about the upcoming next year.
They have to know that you care about them, and this is a saying that many coaches know. They don't care what you know until they know you care. That's a fact. And so everything is about relationships, from me to the players, the assistant coaches to players, me and my assistant coaches, me and the administration, the community. It's all about relationships. And I told him in the interview that there was 3 things I was going to do. I was going to be a guy who genuinely cared, a guy they could trust, and a guy who was committed. And another thing I really want to do that I think is tremendous, I'm going to mandate that all of our coaches have social media pages for each sport, and then we post on those weekly so that we are highlighting what the Rabbits are doing. You know what I'm saying? I want players of the week. I want practice players of the week. I want this is the outcome of the game. This is what we got coming on next week. And so we can try to promote our kids to the best of our ability. So very important. It's a diverse community. So you need some diversity in your staff, and that's what I told him as far as my staff. What I want to do is I want to try to evaluate and see what are the strengths of each individual coach, okay? How can we maximize those? How can we fit it all together, like a puzzle, get all the pieces in place so it's complete? And that's my main goal starting out, other than players, seeing other people succeed. Being part of the community, being part of the coaching community, and then seeing your players succeed, hearing back from previous players that you've actually had an impact on their life.
Yo, what it do? Now that you heard from the new AD, on to the art segment.
Art Club's making Valentine's gifts for the Rosehaven and Golden Villa residents. Let's check it out.
We are doing this for the Rosehaven nursing home patients. We are making some little magnets. We figured that they had some metal, maybe like on their bedside tray or door frame or refrigerator or whatever they have in their room, where they could stick a little magnet, and they're little heart magnets for Valentine's Day, just to let them know that someone's thinking of them.
Now you've seen Art Club in action. On to the next segment.
Hi, I'm Deasiah.
And I'm Tanaja.
And here's a sneak peek of track.
Don't slow down, Will!
We were 4A state champions.
There you go. Do that. That's it right there.
One district.
Oh, really?
Come on, atta boy. boy! Attaboy! Good.
We won some area titles. We've been state runner-up.
There you go. Up. Back over. There you go.
Okay. All right, I'm Coach Miller. I'm the defense coordinator for the football team and the head boys track coach. I have very high expectations. I think we're going to be very successful. It's kind of a tradition of excellence here. So I plan to uphold that standard. So far, I've got a lot of really talented runners that are working really hard. So they know that my expectation is for us to win. I try to sell it to the kids. I try to get as many kids out there as I can because I know that it's not an easy sport. The practices can be hard. So I try to convince them that we're going to run fast. We're going to get faster, and I'm not just going to run them to death. I try to make practices as competitive as possible. Our deal is we have one hard day a week. So if you can give me one hard day a week, the other days won't be so bad. And that's kept my numbers up, and it's actually made the effort in practice a lot better.
Now that you've seen the sneak peek of track, on to Black History Month.
I have a dream. My 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
By treating every child as important, regardless of the color of their skin or the station into which they were born, and to do what's necessary to make opportunity real for every American.
My African-American role model is Deasiah Jackson. She always keeps the peace in the classroom, and she takes care of everybody and makes sure everybody's, good and ready to go. She's always looking pretty, always taking care of herself, and she's just a great person to be around.
My African American role model is Harriet Tubman because she took many slaves from the Underground Railroad and led them to freedom.
My African American role model is Barbara Jordan. Barbara Jordan is my role model because she was a political leader, the civil rights movement, and educator.
If you look back at what Black history is, it's a time to reflect on things that happened in the past that has caused the effects of today.
My favorite African American of history is Malcolm X because he wasn't afraid to get violent, but he also wasn't afraid to use his words.
Hey Chase.
Oui.
What's with all this French stuff?
The night of the prom is coming up. It is a night in Paris.
So what's the prom theme again?
It is a night in Paris. Get your tickets now, or as we like to say, mon oncle, ton détente.
So if you didn't catch that, prom tickets will be on sale February 14th or 18th for $65. So get your tickets now.